Well, despite the Cajuns' upset loss to Coastal Carolina late last month, a win tonight would position the 3-4 Cajuns well in their bid for their first ever Sun Belt Championship appearance. UL and Arkansas State always competitive in the past, and it was no different today. First drive for the Cajuns, Andre Nunez finds Elijah Mitchell on the screen, and Mitchell takes it 64 yards for the touchdown that puts the Cajuns on top 7-0 early. Later in the first, tied at 7 now, Mitchell isn't done with the big plays. On the second play of the drive, he takes it 65 yards to the end zone, 14-7 Cajuns. Next drive for Arkansas State, they cap off a 75-yard drive with Marcel Murray. That's a 7-yard touchdown score there. We're tied at 14. Very next play from scrimmage, though, Levi Lewis in at QB, and his job is easy because all he had to do was hand it off to Raymond Calais to get it done. 72 yards for the score, 21-14. Cajuns lead by 10 at the break. Fourth quarter, UL holding on to a 6-point lead. Andre Nunez is intercepted, and in the next play, Justin Hansen connects with Kirk Merritt, and he's off to the races. A 73-yard touchdown. Wolves take a 35-34 lead. Fourth quarter, Cajuns trail by 3. Last chance for UL on fourth down. Nunez finds Jamarcus Bradley for the first, and the drive lives on 3rd and 2 at the goal line. Trey Regis with the knockout. It's a knockout blow in this heavyweight fight.
UL and Arkansas State has had some epic duels in the past, and this game was certainly another great chapter in that rivalry. It was an offensive showcase from both teams, but the Cajuns really controlled things until the fourth quarter. But even when they got down, they never got away from what they do best, and that was the rushing attack. 228 yards picked up on the ground, including 2 big first downs and a touchdown on the final drive to seal it.
We just knew we had to pound the ball. You got to run the ball to win the game. You got to keep the defense on their toes and keep pounding them, making them exhausted. Just keep on rolling.
There's moments that we live for and train for. We preach about working the cut and being physical and if we have to grind out the clock, being able to do it. And that's a big shout out to our O-line and our running backs, or even the whole unit, the whole offensive unit.
It was that type of day. I think the quick scores early in the game got the play count out of whack. We're trying to do some things to manage that because, at the end of the game, if you're out of gas, which you could see, we were out of gas. At the end there, it's just all about leaving as little time as you can to give it ball back to them.
So with the win, the Cajuns are back to 500, 4-4 overall, and 2-2 in the Sun Belt. But most importantly, they control their own destiny when it comes to winning the Sun Belt Western Division and making it to that inaugural conference championship game. Wide receiver Bam Jackson adding that he felt like the game between the Cajuns and Red Wolves was like a Sun Belt Western Championship. And with the win, they certainly have a lot of confidence going down the stretch. At UL, Seth Lewis, KATC Sports.